For our Lenten devotions, we're going to use a story to tell, written by 4 different Lutheran pastors as they go through the book of Mark. The thing about the book of Mark is he uses the word immediately a lot. There's a sense of urgency. And so as we walk through the 40 days of Lent, preparing ourselves for what is the chief holiday of the Christian church, the death and resurrection of Christ, that we take a moment each day to think and remember and to realize that we are responsible for ourselves and are responding in faith to this great gift that God has given us. So as always, we begin this day by remembering all of the hope and the promises that God gives us and the joy that that brings to us. We stop and realize that every day I am the face of God to those that I meet. And I will end each day by thanking God for the blessings that I've received, and not just looking at the problems that I encountered and the challenges that we face, but also that God indeed was with us and for us during the day. And so we entrust our lives to Him.
Today we read from A Story to Tell, Devotions for Lent 2021. Today is Wednesday, February 24th, and we're reading from Mark chapter 2, verses 6 to 8. Now some of the scribes were sitting there, questioning in their hearts, "Why does this fellow speak in this way? It is blasphemy. Who can forgive sins but God alone?" At once Jesus perceived in his spirit that they were discussing these questions among themselves, and he said to them, "Why do you raise such questions in your hearts?" Jesus regularly found himself in a position of opposition, which is good news for folks who are wearied by the simplistic notion that Christians are nice people. That nice image can restrict us to the point that all we can do is sit on our hands. We are caring, loving, and generous. And caring, loving, generous people don't go around upsetting other people with their actions. Do you see how this image can bind us and restrict us in our movement? We do not follow images of what it is to be Christian, however. We follow Christ, who had no difficulty showing compassion even when others found it offensive, loving all people despite the way it agitated others, being bold and humble all at once. Likewise, we are called upon to love in ways that offend, by reaching out to someone who believes differently than we do, protesting injustice, setting a boundary, challenging an assumption, forgiving an enemy. It won't always feel good, but feeling good is not the aim. The aim is faithfulness, which can be messy. Despised Christ, when it's called for, give me courage to do the loving thing that's going to upset the apple cart. Amen.